Namaste, and welcome back to Typical Monk. This is the last class of our cell chapter. Today we enter the control room of the cell, the nucleus, chromatin, and chromosomes. And then we do the full chapter NEET drill, one idea at a time. Here is today's path, 5 stops. First, the nucleus, that is the envelope, pores, and nucleolus. Second, chromatin, that is euchromatin and heterochromatin. Third, the nucleosome, that is how DNA is packed. Fourth, the structure of a chromosome and its 4 types. And fifth, the full chapter NEET drill. First, the control room of the cell, the nucleus. This is the control room of the cell. Whatever the cell does, the instruction comes from here. Around it is a double membrane envelope with nuclear pores for traffic in and out. Inside is the nucleoplasm, which holds the chromatin. And the nucleolus, it makes now the threads inside the nucleoplasm, chromatin. Chromatin is really DNA wound with histone proteins, a loose thread in the resting state. Euchromatin, loosely packed, lightly stained, inactive. Heterochromatin, tightly packed, darkly stained, and inactive. Now a question, how does such long DNA fit into such a tiny nucleus? The answer is the nucleosome. DNA wraps around a cluster of 8 histone proteins. This unit is called a nucleosome. Many nucleosomes on a thread look like beads on a string. This is how nearly 2 meters of DNA folds into one tiny nucleus. Now, when the cell divides, this same chromatin becomes a clear chromosome. During cell division, chromatin coils tightly to form a visible chromosome. Each chromosome has 2 sister chromatids joined at the centromere. On the centromere sits a disc-shaped kinetochore where the spindle fibers attach. Some chromosomes have a small bump called a satellite. Then it is called a sat chromosome. Now, by the position of the centromere, see the 4 types of chromosome. Metacentric, the centromere is right in the middle. Both arms are equal. Submetacentric, the centromere is slightly to one side. The arms are nearly equal. Acrocentric, the centromere is near one end. One arm is very short. T-centric, the centromere is right at the tip. This is not found in humans. Now, the full chapter drill. Part 1. 5 big pointers. 1. The term cell was given by Hooke. The living cell was seen by Leeuwenhoek. The cell theory, Schleiden, Schwann, Virchow. 2. Mycoplasma, the smallest, the ostrich egg, the largest, the nerve cell, the longest. 3. The prokaryote has a nucleoid 70S and no membrane-bound organelles. The wall is peptidoglycan. 4. The endomembrane, ER, Golgi, lysosome, vacuole, rough ER, protein, smooth ER, lipid. 5. Mitochondria and chloroplasts have their own DNA and 70S ribosomes. Semi-autonomous. Now part 2. 5 more pointers. The membrane. Fluid mosaic, Singer and Nicholson, 1972, selectively permeable. 7. The cytoplasmic ribosome is 80S. Cilia and flagella are 9+2. The centriole is 9+0. 8. The nucleolus makes ribosomes and it has no membrane. 9. A nucleosome is DNA and 8 histones. Euchromatin active, heterochromatin inactive. 10. By centromere position, the chromosome types, metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric, telocentric. Now let's clear the mistakes students fall for. Myth. The nucleolus has a membrane around it. Truth. It has no membrane. It makes ribosomes. Myth. Heterochromatin is the active form. Truth. Euchromatin is active. Heterochromatin is dense and inactive. Now, test yourself. Think of each answer before it appears. Answer first. That is how you build strong NEET recall. Question 1. What makes ribosomes? Answer. The nucleolus. Question 2. DNA plus 8 histones forms what? A nucleosome. Question 3. Active, loosely packed chromatin, euchromatin. Question 4. What do spindle fibers attach to? The kinetochore. Question 5. If the centromere is right in the middle, which type? Metacentric. Let's gather the whole chapter in one breath. The cell is the unit of life. The theory, Schleiden, Schwann, Virchow. Prokaryote, nucleoid, 70s, eukaryote, are true nucleus and organelles. The endomembrane, ER, Golgi, lysome, vacuole, power and frame, mitochondria, plastids, cytoskeleton. The nucleus, envelope, nucleolus, chromatin, chromosomes. The chapter is complete. Cell, the unit of life, is now fully yours. You have finished your first full NEET chapter. Be proud of that. One cell at a time, with a calm mind, and you will surely crack NEET. This is Typical Monk. Every class, always free.